gangs of kids have been slammed for terrorizing an East Hull estate by threatening dog walkers, torching wheelie bins and racing down the street on ear-splitting quad bikes. Children, reportedly as young as 8, are causing residents in Bilsdale Grove off Southcoates Lane, East Hull, misery as they have to put up with their behaviour. The youngsters have been spotted riding down the street on big 4x4 bikes before going down a cut-through which leads to Holderness Drain. Young kids have been spotted racing up and down the paths and streets on nuisance quad bikes in East Hull. There, the kids take it in turns to dangerously cruise up and down the paths on quad bikes, an activity which has been outlawed in the area. I just wonder what the parents are doing. Deborah Ashbridge, 58, has lived on the street for 38 years. She has condemned the youngsters' behavior and has questioned why the parents are allowing them to be so reckless. The grandma of one said, "They race up and down the street and in the last 5 years it has become more of an issue because these children just have no respect. I would say they are aged between 8 and 20 and it is shocking to see kids so young. It's always the same ones and I just wonder what the parents are doing." Deborah Ashbridge's wheelie bins were set on fire by gangs. Mrs. Ashbridge, who lives with her daughter and her young grandson, says her TV signal is often affected by quad bikes flying past her home. She admits she is now used to hearing the deafening noise of their engines roaring up and down the street and in the woods behind her. However, she is desperate for them to realize the aggravation they are causing in the community. Have your say. Yes, they are causing a nuisance and need to be stopped. No, I haven't witnessed any problems with them. They just go up and down on these bikes and then dump them. You see them on fire and I'm pretty sure it's because most of them are stolen. Last year I got all 3 of my dustbins stolen and I found out that they burnt them, so now I have to lock them up securely. The woods at the back of Bilsdale Grove are often littered with rubbish. Image, Sarah Washburn. You never know what they are going to do next and I just wish they would go and do it near their own house and not at the back of mine. According to Mrs. Ashbridge, signs have recently been installed on the street in a bid to deter noisy bikers. They try to frighten dog walkers. One sign attached to a lamppost says, "The riding of nuisance motorbikes in this area is an offense. If you ride a motorbike and cause a nuisance on public or private land, your bike is at risk of being seized and crushed." However, many residents feel these signs do not deter bikers who are ignoring the warnings and continuing to wreak havoc. One elderly pensioner, who did not want to be named, said he has been threatened in the woods by gangs of youngsters who have tried to intimidate him. The 79-year-old, who has seen gangs meander around the woods in groups of up to 8, said, "They say that they own these woods and they call you names and everything to try and threaten you. They try to frighten dog walkers out of the woods but it doesn't work. We will carry on and look out for other people but it certainly puts you on your guard." Signs have been put up to try and deter nuisance bikers, but residents say they are being ignored. People throw cans and rubbish and we have resorted to picking it up ourselves and taking it to the tip. The quad bikes are noisy and it's the ones who use them for pleasure who make all the racket by revving up their engines. 68 nuisance bikes seized by police. It's live and let live, but when it is continuous we just wish it would stop. I understand some of the kids have nowhere to go, but I think they ought to show a bit of consideration. New Hull that blinded by gang who exploded energy drink in his face last year. A Freedom of Information request revealed 68 nuisance bikes were taken off Hull youngsters over a 12-month period in 2017. Riverside police have also recently launched Operation Yellowfin in a bid to clamp down on motorbike crime in Hull.
Anyone who spots nuisance bikers should call the police on 101 or the anti-social behavior team at Hull City Council on 01482 300 300. The Hull Daily Mail has recently launched a free app which features all the latest news, sport and what's on information. You can download it for iPhone and iPad from Apple's App Store, or get the Android version from Google Play.